The man's head was smashed by a stone. Tom saw this and quickly sped up to run away, but then the hunter threw his spear and hit Tom. Looking at the near-lake cornfield, Tom collapsed in despair. Next, it was Jack's turn. He and his partner used a serpentine movement to dodge. After an intense round of attacks, they miraculously avoided all deadly arrows. At this moment, one hunter predicted their movement and aimed at their meeting point, shooting an arrow. One of the captives was shot through the head on the spot, and Jack immediately adopted the low head strategy when he saw it. But the leader was clearly more skilled. He predicted Jack's movement and shot an arrow straight through his waist. The leader's son rushed over to finish him off, but just then, a barely alive Tom grabbed him. The chief's son, seeing that Tom was still alive, grabbed his axe and killed him. In the time Tom bought, Jack snapped the arrow in his waist. When the man raised his knife to finish him off, Jack blocked the attack with his backhand. Then, Jack grabbed the arrow and stabbed it into the man's throat. The leader, watching from a distance, didn't understand what was happening. It wasn't until Jack slowly stood up that he realized his son had been killed. He couldn't care about chasing Jack and immediately ran towards his injured son. Seeing his son bleeding heavily, the leader slowly stood up without saying a word. He began to chase after Jack. Jack ran through the cornfield and eventually fell into a pile of corpses. Seeing the bodies covered in blue dye, Jack realized that even if he escaped the cornfield, they wouldn't let him go. Panicked, he held his wound and kept running. He climbed up the pile of corpses, looking at the nearby forest, and jumped into it without hesitation. With his severe injuries, he couldn't outrun the pursuers. Realizing escape was impossible, he quickly climbed a tree to hide. Looking at the blood pouring from his stomach, he didn't know if he would survive. Just then, the leader appeared with his team. Jack, hidden in the tree, didn't dare to breathe. The blood from his wound dripped down the leaves and onto the hunters' backs. Fortunately, the enemy didn't notice him, but just as Jack was about to run away again, he suddenly saw a baby panther crouching in a tree. Then, a low growl of a carnivorous animal echoed from behind. After searching the area with no results, the leader realized Jack wasn't on this path. Just as he was puzzled, he saw the bloodstains on his men's backs and immediately realized that Jack had hidden in the trees. Furious, the leader led his men back to search.